dark it's gotten. Have you a light source? I'm on my way. The dragon's roost is just beyond. We should hurry. A weakling is a weakling still. Now, attack!
Forge in my fire, the next link in the endless
Before they
chain.
regroup.
I just realized I had my mic muted the entire time. And if anyone's watching, let me know if my levels are off, because I know that audio being kind of sketchy is probably the worst part. So just let me know and I'll adjust it on the fly.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance, Arisen.
Is the dragon for certain?
Is our valor pit against
Goblin! A hobgoblin Arisen! Be wary!
I'll get the weaklings out of the way. Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
They grow frenzied!
Fear the whole land has been slaughtered. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Take my fire!
I feel it close by, Arisen. Stay ever ready.
As the feet of countless pilgrims first beat
Are
down
there
this
no
road.
other survivors? Come, Master!
At this point, I'm just trying to remember how to play the game. I think I've beaten it 4 times now, but it's been at least 2 years since I gave it a shot again. So we'll see how rough this is.
A survivor! Right this way. More bodies.
Snowhawk!
I'll draw its attention!
Oh, that's right.
On their wings! Don't let them drag you off!
I grant you fire's blaze! Fire, lend thy kiss!
Beware the harpy song!
Oh my god. Please get over here. Oh, it knocked it down already. Oh, jeez.
Monsters have made a shambles of this place.
Take my fire!
Now, Arisen! End it!
It's over!
We'll rout them in a single charge.
For the worm to work any
Rain
further.
steel upon it!
Alright, please heal me. Thank God.
Let's make use of these explosives. Strike it when it alights!
Strike lest the harpy sing!
Strike with fire afore it recovers!
Stay to the ball they choose their Snow Harpy!
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Their screams chill the blood to ice.
I grant you fire's blaze!
Burn them to ash! Fall! Lure them down and strike!
Okay.
In numbers, Arisen.
Starting to get a hang of the shortcuts again.
Snow
but I won't even be playing fighter the whole game. I'll just be switching the warrior as soon as I can get out of the prologue or the tutorial mission, so to speak.
Survivors, let's join them.
Alright.
Strike it when it aligns.
Get over here.
No! My fire is yours!
It's within striking
Arisen!
range.
This way, sir!
Do I have any healing? Yeah. Okay.
The worm awaits beyond, sir.
Feel it close by.
I should be
Arisen.
proud to guide you.
Stay ever ready as we announce.
We've hidden away here for fear of the beasts all around.
We cannot suffer the worm to work
Arisen!
any
This
further
way,
across.
sir! Our army is routed.
Pretty sure this is the boss fight. Yeah, here we go. And if I remember, this is where you kind of have to grab on and hack it apart, cut the tail off, what have you. Kind of your first introduction into how to understand and use the grappling part of the combat, which is really fun in my opinion.
Insolence! No! My whole
The only my problem though is managing stamina, because if you run out, you're in trouble. You really are vulnerable for a long time, so you have to be careful. You start getting too aggressive and you realize you're out of stamina, then you're kind of a sitting duck.
Let's be rid of the stuff.
Take it done.
There we go.
Destroy the lion's head and the beast becomes timid.
And then you want to just go for the head.
Keep attacking.
Fight with all you have!
It's falling. Strike.
Yeah, you just go for one body part at a time, basically. But one issue is if you hit grab too soon after you lock on and actually grab them, you'll release right away. So you kind of have to let it, I don't know, you have to let the animation finish, or else you'll just hit RT too quickly and then you'll drop right off. It's kind of one of the little unintuitive parts of the combat, just because of the delay between the animation and when you're actually holding on. For me, always was kind of awkward. Yeah, see, out of stamina. That window kind of just passed me up because of that.
I finish this!
There we go. And 9 times out of 10, if you're not really sure where a weak spot is, as long as the head is uncovered, you probably just want to hit him in the head. Except when they go ape shit like this, you kind of have the hit and run.
Hit the lion with magic while it stops.
I'll mount the beast and hold it.
I finish this!
There we go.
I'll hold it.
See, this time I actually have stamina to get a lot more hits in, so. The fun part though is when I switch the warriors that I'll be able to do the, I forget the name of it, but the wind-up attack where you're kind of vulnerable but you're charging up. There's a lot of bosses and mini bosses you can actually one-shot if you land it at the right time. There we go.
I shall restore your health.
All right.
Now choose, flee, or step forth. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the eternal ring.
And again, just let me know if any of the audio levels are really scuffed. I tried balancing it the best I could in terms of my microphone and the actual game volume. And hopefully you're not hearing my air conditioner too loudly in the background when I talk. The delightful and ever novel pleasure of a useless occupation. And the interesting thing about this game is that although the story is extremely bare bones and it's kind of not there, there's little tidbits of interesting things going on every now and then that are kind of intriguing. towards the end game of the base game, before you get to the expansion, you encounter kind of an end game area that's, in my opinion, pretty cool. And you kind of are wondering, though, like, why isn't the game expanding upon this and basically giving you more detail? Because it feels like there's hints of something more interesting there, but they just never expand upon it. It's by far one of the biggest complaints about the game. They just didn't really fill the world with much to engage with, and there's just not that much story to get interested in. So I'm hoping that the sequel, whenever it comes out, hopefully next 2 years or so, tries to kind of put some more, I guess, engaging characters and plot points in the game. Just because it can only make it better. It's one of those things where you definitely understand the complaints when you first play this game about the story. But still, the combat is the star of the show. That's why you're kind of here to play it. Alright, if I remember correctly, your height and weight absolutely impact your speed, I think your strength, your damage. I don't know if it's stamina as well. But I don't really care about min-maxing. I'm not one of those people that is really concerned with it. Ultimately, as long as I'm effective, I don't really care about being overpowered. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Moniker. Fanny. Oh god. This part is actually kind of cool. Can't remember if it was hugely impactful though. Alright, let's not waste too much time on this since I don't think any of them are too crazy. Galahad. That's cool. Whatever. Yeah, and I'm pretty damn sure that this is supposed to be none other than Guts from Berserk, because I think that they have a piece of armor and a weapon that were actually from the, or not from the series, but based off of it. The Dragon Slayer, and I want to say Griffith's armor, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Alright, I'll just be generic. Nope. God, his face is weird. Yeah.
Steel yourself for combat. Steel yourself for combat.
Man, something about his eyes that's kind of, I don't know, a little off. Alright. That's good enough. Notes, there we go. Little button nose or whatever. I think this might be, nah, there we go. Mouth, whatever. Oh shit. Sure, let's look like a normal, ordinary peasant with the peasant haircut kind of thing going on. Alright. How big is he? 180 centimeters, 81 kilos. 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 81 ki About average. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't want anything that's too, I guess, too advantageous for a warrior build. Like, I don't care about the min-maxing part, so I'm not going to make him huge and beefy. I'll just make him kind of middle of the road. So it's just kind of a non, I don't know, juiced preset. Yeah. Make him look buff at least, I guess. Oh yeah, it looks weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Torso, arms, yeah. Stance. This part is always weird to me. The timid versus the imposing. Like, I don't know if that's timid as much as it looks like it's dilapidated and has scoliosis or something odd. But, like, this is just normal posture, I think. I don't know. Stance. Ladylike. Oh, yeah. It's weird. This part was always kind of odd. One of those features that a developer adds in that kind of, I don't know. It doesn't really have a purpose, but it's kind of interesting. Like the fact that they actually put the effort into doing it, but oh well. Okay, that's good enough. Oh wait, the voice, that's right. Did I make his voice all messed up? Shoot. Basic. Voice. Ah, that's fine. Whoops. There. Okay, we're done. It's funny. I remember the Hydra fight in kind of the tutorial area, but I can't remember like this part exactly, like the very beginning where you take control. So but I will say that I do hope in the sequel that they just, I don't know, keep the combat largely the same in terms of the fundamentals, but just improve it in terms of, I don't know, make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more depth, make it more, I guess, varied. Use the environment to your advantage in terms of the grappling and just kind of how interesting and dynamic the combat is already in Dragon's Dogma, and just kind of enhance that in 2. I guess what I'm saying is they have a great template here. They should just improve upon it, especially for the combat. Everything else, though, I guess, is kind of up for debate in terms of the world building and the characters.
It's the dragon! Get to the boat! Quickly! Go! Pick up on!
And if I remember right, this dragon's name is Grigori, I believe. Oh, and I don't see any drop frames, but just let me know. If you see anything really odd or messed up, I'm pretty sure I can fix it right away. Alright, here we go. I'm sure you can guess if we're supposed to win this fight or not, just by looking at him and looking at me. Alright, here we go. Yep, pressing LT, pressing, not doing anything. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I think his weak spot's supposed to be supposed to be right around here, I think. Yeah. And of course you can't hit it, but oh well. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we basically gave him a glorified splinter after doing all that, and he's about to do surgery on us. Open heart, so to speak.
Io acquarata misquirite. Acquarata de Dio mi. Mi esquarota quanto la
Yep, there goes your heart. Ripped out by the tip of a fingernail of a dragon.
Nestesta. Nesti. Mi esquarate et malaga.
He's still alive!
Sorry, 1 second. I think I'm going to turn off the chat overlay. It's just hanging out there forever, so I'll change that after the stream to not be permanent. There we go.
Take up arms, newly arisen.
Alright, here we go. I think it's time to start some fetch quests, as every RPG has to start with, of course. Yeah, it's time for you to begin your journey as Arisen, but before you can win your heart back from the dragon, you'll need to prepare. Yep, here we go. Examine, of course. Your vocation determines your basic attributes, wieldable equipment, and skills. Fighter, Strider, Mage. Oh, I forgot when you get when you unlock Warrior. I think you have to level up your vocation to a certain degree, and then you could splinter off into a different one. I just can't remember what rank it is or how much experience you need, whatever. But either way, we'll go with Fighter. Just something simple that'll take me directly to Warrior once I level up enough and get far enough in the game. Primary weapons such as swords and daggers are combat essentials. Secondary weapons like bows and shields offer support, of course. What else? Empty flask. Oh, that's right. Don't you have a flask?
What? Why is this happening?
Let's see. Do I have anything useful? Probably not. Yeah, of course not. Tatters. Yeah. Okay. Carspid milk. That is a healing item, if I remember correctly. Health is, yeah, okay.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
And I can't remember. They probably did. I just missed it. I can't remember if they explained why the hell you're still alive when your heart's gone. Like, literally your heart's gone. That wasn't metaphorical, I don't believe. He actually ripped your heart out, so...
Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
And maybe it's just me, but I kind of find the Old English a little charming, as long as they don't ham it up too much and go way, way off the rails with it. The lighter moments in Final Fantasy XIV, for example, I think the Old English can kind of add to the comedic effect a little bit. And I wonder if they'll stick with that for the sequel, just because it's kind of off-putting for some people. Each level gain raises all your attributes. Yep. Pause menu, full map. Yep. Oh, and I think the way this game works is if you truly want to min-max, like to the nth degree, you would level up as a certain vocation, then you level up as another, and then another, then another, because the stat gain or the attribute gain, I believe, is different. But it's weird. Like, if you want to be the ideal warrior at endgame, you don't want to just play warrior and fighter. You want to switch to like strider or archer at some point for a certain amount of time, which was kind of unintuitive and odd. I really didn't like it. The stat gain advantage isn't enormous, but it's, I would say, technically noticeable. But ultimately, I'm not going to do that. It's just, I don't feel like playing a class or a vocation I don't want to play just to be like 5% better at a class that I'm actually interested in. Alright. Another thing that's going to kind of irritate me is I forgot where all the goodies are, all the secrets, so I'm going to have to explore a little bit. So it'll be kind of like a pseudo blind playthrough just because I've forgotten a lot. And I've especially forgotten what each item does. Yep. Items can be combined, experiment, and see what you can come up with. Yep. You can tell the game's looking pretty basic. I cannot remember the name of the engine, but this is the one that they made like Devil May Cry 4 on, I believe. And it's probably upgraded to a certain extent, but ultimately this is an old game and it looks old. So having the sequel on the RE engine is going to be pretty cool. There we go. Wait, I don't need that bucket. Another thing you have to watch out for is I believe encumbrance is a thing, I think. So like picking up random stuff is, you know, that's great and all, but it's going to encumber you, I think, eventually. Yeah, see. Light, very light. To the right of my health bar and my stamina, you can see the weight, 8.99. So you want to be careful. But one really cool thing, though, is that even though it's not going to give you a level of persistence similar to an Elder Scrolls game like Skyrim, you can pick things up and move them around and throw them and stuff. And it's kind of, honestly, it's really cool because it's actually relevant for the combat. Being able to throw explosive barrels, hell, even throw your followers, that actually matters. You don't have to do it. It's not like it's going to make or break anything, but the fact that it can sometimes cause some pretty interesting effects in the middle of battle is cool. Like, that's the kind of charm and quirkiness to the combat that I want them to keep. Like, I think I can pick up this NPC right here. Maybe not. I know I can... Oh, yeah. Well, I can definitely pick up a follower, or a pawn, I should say.
I'd craft dressings for the wound, cuz I need more of the one. The more you can find, the better.
Yep. I think these are the fetch quests, but I'm pretty sure they're mandatory to just progress. Available quests change as you progress through the game. Additionally, you can always consult the quest section of the pause menu for your current objectives, of course. Yep, red icons are relevant for the main quest. If you have several quests ongoing at the same time, you can set one as priority in the quest section of the pause menu. Yeah, basic stuff.
wounded need medicine, cousin. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on that. I ask you this favor because I trust you, good Fisher.
Good
I know
Fisher.
you'll not leave these people to suffer.
Yeah. I literally got my heart ripped out and I'm doing fetch quests for other people that have like a fever. But that's how it is. Alright. After accepting a quest, first note the quest marker on your map, then continue by searching for the required items or information. Quest markers will vary based on time, location, and your target's at. Oh, that's right. Certain quests you have to complete at certain times a day. It's kind of annoying. But oh well. Yeah. There we go. Multiple layers and levels. Floral delivery. And I already forgot where I'm supposed to go. Oh, Sunbright. Okay. And don't ask me where I'm supposed to go because I forgot. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, purchase equipment. Yep. I'm pretty sure it didn't actually give me a hint. Yeah, it just says gather some Sunbright. Alright, whatever. It's in the area. Pretty sure equipment vendor? Merchant?
Oh, it's a. I only wish.
Oh, that's right. You can get presents. Like, let me try that. Yep. Affinity is a thing. I forgot.
Had the beast landed any further,
Vessel pie.
the shop will be flat as a plank now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright.
There's little. I only.
How much gold do I have? 15? Yeah, lantern is nice. But I have to get oil. Flask, I need that. Flask of water. No, I should have bought whatever. Just leave it. Yeah. I cannot remember. I want to say items in the wild, so to speak, off of enemies or whatever. Usually in chests. Usually everything is in a chest. I think they're, I don't know, not rare, but it's worthwhile to purchase stuff from a vendor if you're in a little bit of a dry spell and you haven't gotten an upgrade in a while. You might as well just buy it. And plus you can get some really good items in the end game. Until you, from a vendor that is, until you get to like Bitter Black Isle and Everfall. But still, anyway, not really relevant right now. Yep, I can. Nope. Okay. Oh, and this game does have some mods available. Like, there is a mod, which I think is pretty fair for most people to use, where you don't burn stamina if you are sprinting on an actual road, like a paved road, outside. When you're in a city, I don't think it burns stamina. But out on the road, it does, which is kind of silly because there's no fast travel that's very immediate and easy to use. Everything relies on like waystones or something that you have to place out in the world. Once you place that waystone, then you can travel to that spot, but you don't have access to it right away. So you really do have to traverse the entire world, almost by foot. So it can feel like a really big world because they don't give you many fast travel options, and when they do, they're not very accessible.
Gathering ingredient. You often see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger tree. Just see you're not injured yourself, good fisher.
Good fisher. I guess I don't understand the good fisher. That's just Old English, or is there...
Gathering ingredients, eh? You often see those flowers.
Bigger trees.
Bigger tree. Just see your.
All right. Maybe it's just me being petty, but I kind of sort of wish that, like, I don't know, the red question mark got grayed out or something, just to show you that you talked to him already. Because sometimes I'll spend an hour away from him and I'll come back to him thinking I need to go to him, and they'll just give you the same dialogue. Oh yeah, here we go. And some people do play this game without pawns at all. I don't, just because I feel like the pawns are kind of fun. They're annoying, but they're also enjoyable. And I feel like they're kind of supposed to be part of the main experience of the game, so I keep him around. Plus, I'm probably not good enough to actually beat the game without him, especially right now.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They are a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
I'm pretty sure there's some optional fetch quests. Like this well, I want to say there's a quest that takes you down there. I just can't remember how to activate it. It's odd here. Okay, we're there. Alright.
I suppose the villagers take turns standing watch.
What the hell? Excuse me? Oh, that's right. You actually have to hit the contextual button. Alright, nothing here. I kind of want to test the fall damage, but I can't remember how punishing it is. I'll get off. Get off. Alright, whatever. Let's see. Oh, the quest marker. Yeah, I know. Quest marker on my map. I'm pretty sure at least one quest I can do that's optional. I can't remember if it's very rewarding, but I kind of want to do it.
Gathering ingredients.
Yeah.
Join me for a drink?
You look well, child.
Yeah, not really. I got my heart ripped out.
Your old mischief minute. The faith can keep their prophecies. The dragon always comes around, sure as the seasons. You look well.
Okay, nothing I care. Oh, actually, yeah, nothing I care about right now.
The produce looks quite fresh.
All right. The church. I can't remember ever going here. Or the chapel, oddly enough.
Ah, the village chapel.
Pray a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin.
All right.
I have news for Merrin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you go in my stead? His
Sure.
father is dead. It happened on the shore ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merrin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but please go and tell him.
All right.
A lovely chapel.
What do you got to say?
To beg a favor in such times, I know. But there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment?
Sure.
'Tis a sensitive matter. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
Village. Let's see. Don't see any quest markers. Oh god, that's right. Pawns offer advice and you really don't want it. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Oral delivery. Yeah, let's see if that comes up on my... There we go, okay.
Let's find Merrin.
Merrin, please.
"'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it, just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?"
I am newly come, but now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scriptures far gone. Pray, help me look around the area.
What I can help you with?
Alright. I'm pretty sure I've never done this side quest before, so I'll give it a shot.
Confess it. I took the father's... Forgive me.
Wait.
'Twas me. Forgive me.
Cannot remember where I lost it.
And then return it. I dropped it.
Alright.
There is another room here. We'll only get...
There's talk of monsters emerging from the shadows all along. Nasty things, too. The brine, they call them. They say they're many, and yet one. Whatever that means. Seems this brine can't be bested what's...
Oh, I'm pretty sure the brine is like the...
Water's edge.
That's the in-universe explanation for why you cannot swim, and it just kills you right away. And it's kind of odd, in a game like this where movement's so important and it feels so good, you'd think that swimming would be just some kind of generic thing they bake into the game, let you do it. Maybe put a lot of invisible walls around you because there's like nothing to the water to explore, but they just kill you off once you get too deep. So if you jump off that dock, off the end of that pier, it just kills you.
This looks interesting. Many boats. Just as you'd expect.
Alright, you know what? Oh wait, I'm actually close.
What? Cortez is... Aye. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. My thanks, good fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon
Wow.
you. I shall go and put...
He seems like a good dude. Actually, wait, I'm going the wrong way already.
The produce looks quite fresh.
I cannot remember what that symbol of that like red torso near my health and my stamina. I think that's... I'm wet? Yeah, I'm wet. And I want to say like lightning effects and such affect you in a certain way, so elemental effects I believe do play into if you're wet, if you have oil on you, etc. Which is kind of cool, actually.
I thank you, Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity.
Where could that book have gotten to?
I can...
Alright, I think I'm just gonna get out of here. These fetch quests are kind of... Actually... Okay. Never mind. I was thinking one of the map markers were missing, so I wasn't even gonna try and look.
That pawn will be looking to his...
Yep.
What's this?
Festival pie, flask of water. Oh, fish. What am I supposed to be seeing here? It's gotta be a floor above, right? Flask of oil. I actually need that. Okay, a little janky.
There must be places nearby that we cannot easily see.
Up here? No. Yeah, I'm getting close to don't care anymore territory. Lost faith. Missing book.
Do you suppose this dried fish
Yeah.
lives long?
It's gotta be like a scroll on a shelf or something, right? Like it can't just be on a rooftop.
We'd best check places people rarely go. You say we ought to enter someone's home on
Large fish. Don't think that's too helpful. This is gonna kill me. It's right there. Like, am I supposed to get on the ledge and just climb? But that's kind of weird for a scroll, right? Wouldn't it be a little bit more accessible? I've got to be just missing it. Oh boy. Maybe it is actually up at a level and I need to jump on the rooftops. Yeah, that kind of feels like that might be the answer. Yep. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why he's running on the rooftops. I just thought he'd be kind of like on the ground level or in a building, I guess. I don't know. Now, do I actually have to... Yeah, I do have to give it back to this guy. Now, does attacking in the air circumvent the roll? Yeah, it does. Okay.
I am, but now, just as others have come to rely upon me, I cannot think... The scriptures! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can... But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
Yep, okay. There we go. I at least got a level. So that was something productive. Now, does it show... It's got to be the side quest that's showing on my map, right? Oh no, that's... Okay, it doesn't. Maybe... No, it doesn't show it on the... Did mention being at the base of like large trees. Base of large trees. Like, how large are we talking? Alright.
We
No.
don't find sunbright except by day.
Gathering ingredients. You often see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I just see you're not...
Okay, so it's like the roads as in outside the whole entire city, I think. Now let's see if...
What?
Yeah, that's real helpful.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
Alright. Yep, autosave. I'll save manually just once. Oh yeah, I think one quirky thing about the save files in this game, I'm pretty sure it just gives you one, and I hate that. Because you can't, even though you can switch vocations, I still would rather just have the freedom of multiple save files. A goblin where? Behind me. No. Yep.
Don't worry.
I really gotta get better with the stamina management. I cry. Sunbright, I keep forgetting. I want to say on hard mode, these enemies either one-shot you or two-shot you. Like, they really hit hard. But the game has that kind of funky scaling where the first third of the game is pretty difficult on hard mode, and then you just steamroll it. Like, after that, you're just really buff. As long as you have the common sense to kind of pursue some of the stronger items, go out of your way a little bit for them. You can dash, yep. Here, hit me. Yep. Can I? Ah, I'm trying to hold them to see if they have friendly fire. I forgot. What the hell? That's weird. Maybe I do have to stagger them. Yeah, you can't just get them low on HP. You have to actually, I think, stagger them or do something to make them vulnerable to being grabbed. So I was definitely trying to grab them and throw them. Yep.
Anytime. Seems we're most likely to find what we seek near trees.
Yeah, see, if I had the mod, I would not be losing stamina right now on the main road, which I think is kind of a fair quality of life thing, just because the game does punish you pretty hard for losing all your stamina. Especially when you're not even in combat, you're just running around place to place.
I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
Alright. Whoops. Got some equipment.
Seems we're most likely to find what we seek near trees.
Yep. I cannot remember just how rare and interesting the items were, but yeah, you can get some extra items if you find a random salesman or merchant, I should say, just wandering around the world. I just don't know if it's actually worthwhile once you get into the deeper part of the game where you find most of the best items through dungeons. Draw.
We've arrived, Master.
I can't remember if I can level up, or I don't think there's like some sort of active leveling up system where you like go to a bonfire, for example.
Can you hear our stone, if memory serves? I know the way, Master. Follow me.
Yeah. And now the game starts to open up a little bit more with giving you pawns to summon.
Time's up.
Have all you need?
Yeah, here, have a knife.
Ah, thank you.
Ah, discipline points. That's what it is. There we go. Of course.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
Pretty sure the Hydra fight is coming up next. That's kind of what it's referring to. And here is not Casca from Berserk. Mercedes? Yeah. Yep.
Are you here to enlist with?
Yeah, definitely not emulating any certain female character from Berserk.
Save your talk. Seems the soldiers make their...
God, where's the captain again?
Times are hard.
Pretty sure there's like one little quest I have to do to trigger the next boss fight.
The beast comes! Hurry!
Or not.
There may be prowling monsters.
Do something!
Okay. I thought they went outside the gate. I lost?
All ready for battle?
There we go. Yeah, now this is getting us closer to like the bread and butter of the combat is the kind of verticality because you're fighting these huge monsters and you have to climb up on them. That's when it starts to get kind of crazy and fun. It's just how, I guess, how creative you can get when you start having to do crazy stuff. Yep. This is the worst part, is burning all your stamina trying to catch a Cyclops on the face. And then you get to his face and you have like time for 1 or 2 attacks. Yep. Oh, see, like all my stamina's gone. Yep. Please heal me. Oh god. Yeah, please. Equipment. Nope. Nope. Here we go.
The leg! Grab hold of the leg!
Alright. God. Yep, I know, the leg. Just heal me for God's sake, please. Oh. Shut up. Alright.
It has but one eye. Strike it.
Yep, now you want me to hit its eye.
I'll scale its head.
And now the mage is trying to get up on the dude's head when he's the one that should be like 50 feet away slinging spells. But that's kind of the quirkiness of the inclination system with the pawns. Unfortunately, there's certain inclinations that are really bad. Like, they're just useless. In fact, they make your pawn useless because it makes them almost passive. And it's unfortunately one of the most common inclinations you can get, and it's based on behavior or based on commands you give them. So if you ask them, let's say, run away, right? You want a pawn to run away, reposition because they're in a bad spot. Well, you telling the pawn to completely disengage from combat will make the game think that it needs to make them more passive. So then they just stop being as useful because they become passive in almost every situation. So the inclination system's just... It's one of those things where they added it to provide another layer of, I don't know, mechanics or depth, I should say. Which is fine, but it's not just counterintuitive, it actually hurts the player, especially if you don't understand how to redo the inclinations for a certain pawn. I think these are all just miscellaneous quests. So I'll accept them all. But yeah, keeping track of your pawn's inclination is a super big deal, just because it affects their behavior quite a bit. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Where were you when the fighting started? Yep. Many different support functions to adventurers. Speak with them. Yeah.
Shall we search the... We can safeguard. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today?
If I remember correctly, a lot of these crafting materials can get really, really heavy. So like, you'll have dragon bones or cyclops eyes and shit like that. That'll be like 10% of your overall encumbrance for like one of them. And you need, you know, however many to craft something decent. And it's just like, it kind of forces you to run back and deposit items pretty regularly, which can be a little annoying. Just because crafting items drop pretty regularly. Alright, do I want to rest? Yeah, I think I do. I think I have to.
Understood.
Now, let's see if I can get some more pawns. I can't remember if it'll let me at this point.
You are the arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships and aid you in every endeavor.
And this is the cool part. In my opinion, this part of the game is really interesting. It could be expanded upon quite a bit, but I just like the fact that you can have other people's pawns rented out to you, and you can have them rent out your pawn, and you can get feedback and yada yada yada. It's just interesting. It's one of those things where if they flesh it out more, I think it could be kind of fun. So have to look at your constant companion. Yeah, and one of your companions is like your main pawn, so to speak. Pretty sure it's like always with you, so. Alright. How about this? Koska. There we go. Cass. There we go. Okay. Build. Is this how tall? 178? Okay. Reset face. Yep. Hmm. think that was... Her hairstyle was actually like this, I thought. Kind of tomboyish, right? Something like that, I thought. Face shape. Oh god. Some of these are kind of... Some of these are pretty cursed, holy shit. Here we go. I'll try and make this not too long and painful. That looks like a duck or something. Alright, whatever. Height. That's about fine. I think she was kind of like that-ish. No, bust size. Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. So you could... Yep. Yep. I don't know. That's about fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's right. I don't want to screw this up because so I think which ones? I think Nexus is useless. Guardian might be useless. I think Utilitarian is useless. Acquisitor is useless. I think Acquisitor like literally just has the pawn running around trying to grab items in the middle of combat. So like I said, it's interesting that they did this with inclinations, but it's kind of like thanks but no thanks. This is one of those things where I'd rather they just either take it out or boil it down to some options that are all useful, not giving us options that can be completely detrimental to your playthrough. Charisma, Iron Will. Utilitarian, no. Challenger. Mitigator and Challenger, I think, is... Oh, you can do poses, I forgot. Yeah, Challenger, Mitigator, that's fine. Kill all enemies, Scather. Scather, I think, is a really useful one. You basically don't want any pawn, or excuse me, inclination that makes your pawn more passive. So, like, I think Guardian, Nexus, Pioneer, and Acquisitor are kind of useless. So, the bottom four-ish you don't want, so... Strike at the strongest foes, sure. What would you have them say? Oh, this is kind of weird. Their quote, their like key quote influences their disposition, their inclination. Leave them to me, yeah. Whatever makes them more independent. Perfect spouse. So I think I'll have her be a fighter because I'm going to transition my character to a warrior, and I don't think having two fighters in the party will be that bad early on. I can't remember though. Yeah. I'll do fighter and then just have my pawns be a mage to heal and a strider.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
And I can't remember if they explain the origin of pawns. Like, they're just there. These human yet non-human things that serve you, like indentured servitude. It's just kind of odd. Yep. This main pawn, you may hire up to 2 other pawns to support you in your adventures. Yep. Okay. And the pawn's knowledge of quests is irrelevant. It's more annoying because they talk a lot more. And this is kind of where you start perusing and choosing what pawn you want. This is like your shopping center, so to speak, for pawns. Yep, allows you to speak to them or seek them and speak to pawns, summon pawns, or return to your realm. You may hire only 2 pawns onto your party at any one time. They can then be discharged by speaking with them again. Okay. Can I save right here? Nope. And I don't like how they wander around sometimes. Like, sometimes they won't stop, so you can look at them and, like, kind of evaluate. And they don't put their statistics or their attributes over their heads. Like, you have to talk to them.
Yes, Arisen.
So, view details. So, the first thing you want to do, though, is look at their inclination. See, like, Pioneer Guardian, it's not good. You don't want that. Especially because she's a Strider. Like, you want her to be aggressive, to be doing damage, right? Well, Guardian and Inquisitor or Pioneer, it's like, it's really not even close to what you want. That's the problem, is that it's not obvious when you play the game just how relevant inclination is. But it's almost everything. Like, yeah, Inquisitor Medicant, well, that's great, but you're a Strider. You're supposed to be doing damage. So that's kind of the issue, and why I keep cycling through so many.
Yes, Arisen.
Medicant Utilitarian, yeah. So I can't remember. I think you can do search parameters. Yeah. My level, past summons. I want... Let's do a major, a sorcerer first. Yeah, and this is what you do. You kind of just summon a bunch of pawns. And unfortunately, it does not give you their inclination here. So, like, you can't just look at a list, look at the inclination, and start filtering them out. You have to summon, then talk to them. I'm pretty sure you cannot find the inclination on these tabs. You can at least look at their skills, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, and you can summon like 6 or so, and look at those.
Yes, Arisen. Yes.
Medicant Utilitarian, no. Jesus. Medicant Challenger.
If you should...
Yes, Arisen.
Inquisitor Scather.
Yes, Arisen.
Unfortunately, the primary is Inquisitor, which means she's going to be looking for freaking items and picking daisies while I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yes, Arisen.
Challenger Guardian.
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever need
maybe.
Yes, Arisen.
Pioneer.
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever...
Let's see. What were you? Challenger Guardian? Might be decent. I mean, compared to everything else. And staff, yeah, she's gonna have freaking no skills or items.
Yes, Arisen.
Well, it's free, so I'll get this one. And now, time to see if we can get a damage dealer. Alright. I guess I could do another sorcerer or mage. I don't know, I just don't want to be so squishy. Where they're getting beat up and they're constantly healing themselves because they just take too much damage, so... I'll just see how this goes with a ranger and a healer. Actually, how much is it for one level above? Oh yeah, that's cheap. Oh no, wait, that's not cheap. I have 13 rift crystals. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Okay. Hmm. Well, your main pawn is forfeit. Excuse me.
Yes, Arisen.
Scather Mitigator. Might be okay.
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever need.
What the hell is this? Yeah, you look great.
Yes,
I'll just get it.
You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions.
Oh yeah, Rook. I forgot. Yeah, you're gone.
I am honored to travel.
May our paths cross.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force, come the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat. I can help in that regard, should you wish it.
I'm sure he's definitely not an antagonist. The way he looks with that hood and robe.
The men of the enlistment corps
Begin training now, sure.
from the outset. I'm a harsh master, whoever the pupil.
Yep.
Complete 3 forms of training. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party. There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care to. The first task is carrying freight. Haul the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it.
All right.
Begin as soon as you're prepared.
A literal fetch quest.
To haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
Okay. Now, can I throw it? Can I... Will I fail? Nope. Okay.
The deadline draws near, sir.
Alright, I already forgot where the...
Enough!
Did I fail?
Well done.
Oh.
Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Next is combat training. You'll face my scarecrow army here. A large group will be of help again, but a company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin. You'll
Yep,
set
ready.
about destroying scarecrows this time.
Yep. Alright.
I'll fell it with a spell. The scarecrow's weak to blows.
I will topple them.
The deadline draws near, sir.
The deadline draws near and it's been like 15 seconds.
Numbers arisen.
Enough!
I think I passed that too.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows. But don't expect a repeat of the last. There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard. Vary your party and your tactics until you find success.
Let's see.
Use your head. We'll begin, well.
I have one spellcaster, but I think that should be enough. So blue is spells. Yeah, red is melee. That's fine.
Scarecrow's weak to blow.
Deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time.
Alright, is this one? Okay, melee. Yep. Okay, thank God.
We have triumphed.
Enough! That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt.
No doubt, no doubt.
You'll
Okay.
learn the rest from actual...
Strategies.
I've learned what to do in...
I want to say there might be a boss fight coming up real soon, so I'll save.
this quest.
Eye for an eye. Huh, there's no main quest, I don't think.
This Staria.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Horde in combat. We'll be easier going, searching in this area now. Back to Cassidus Arisen? It is a fair notion.
We can see. Have your pick. What will it understand?
Oh yeah, your pawn being rented out by other players is a huge source of rift crystals. I'm not sure if it's like the main one, but I kind of want to say it is. So if it's one that people like and is useful, looks good, whatever, and it's used a lot, you're gonna get a ton of rift crystals to play around with. It's not a huge deal, but it's nice. Oh. Don't forget to enable skills and augments for your pawn as well. I just keep forgetting how.
Strange power emanates.
We can see. Have your pick.
Order set skills. There we go. So I think I want to save this.
What will it be today?
Can I?
What will it be today?
Because I cannot remember if discipline points are segregated by your vocation. Like, you earn them independently, you don't pool them all together and just use them for any vocation you want, or if it's based on the vocation. Like, you earn 601 discipline points for your fighter, and then you have to start from scratch for your warrior. So, I'm kind of afraid to buy too many things. But... Tackle. Oh, augments. Oh, wait. Wait a second.
What will it be today?
Where did my...
What will it be to have your pick? Come against.
Actually, wait.
We can have your pick. What will it be? What will it be?
Oh, secret augments. Okay.
What will it be today?
Okay, I think it's a passive effect. That's why I was getting confused. I'm pretty darn sure that's just a passive effect that's appended to one of my basic attacks or something.
I feel familiar with
this area. I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the enlistment corps. I've heard talk of the Horizon.
And again, this lady is definitely not Casca from Berserk.
I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself, but they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, artisan, farmer, or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? As you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
And I'm pretty damn sure this guy can actually, like, eat you. So, for anyone that's into that, you might get it. I keep wanting to say there's a lock on, but I'm like playing it like it's friggin' Elden Ring, and I'm not getting anything when I push in the right stick. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my pawn just got friggin' eaten. Yeesh. There. There we go. This is how you actually fight this boss. One issue though is like the camera will put you in a position where you have no idea where you are. Like, you know you're way up above. Please heal. But like, you can't actually see your character, and so you're kind of just blind, and then all of a sudden you fall off, even though your stamina is not empty. Alright. Please attack me, so I can grab your freaking head. There we go. There we go. Did I cut his head off already? No. See, it gets a little wonky just looking at the camera when... Like, I wish it panned out further, but it is what it is. And thank God your stamina does not drain quite as fast, because it requires you to be on the head for so long that if it drained at the normal rate in the rest of the game, you'd just be miserable, falling off constantly.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I'll be damned! This your handiwork? For truth? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title.
Arisen.
Oh.
I see better now.
Sorry, excuse me.
The legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the past may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up.
Oh yeah, the cart. This is an escort mission. I hate it. I think it's actually kind of easy to lose just because it can sometimes be hard to stop the cart from taking damage, but I'm assuming that was just me being bad originally. But yeah, I hate slow moving escort quests where like the thing you're protecting is just a complete sitting duck. It just always feels bad, in my opinion.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Now, does it show me my discipline points? Yep, 100, 148. Okay, cool. Oh wow. Okay, cool.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker. Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wild.
Queen is the exact same name, at least the spelling is, of that Final Fantasy IX character, right? That weird one that ate everything, the blue mage. Just thinking out loud.
We'll need Kina's help for this. Let's ask at the village.
The chief worries after Kina as well. I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone. If another beast such as that Hydra were to appear.
Yep. Yeah, this is where I really wish I kind of had the stamina mod. It's just annoying to run out when you're doing nothing but running.
Serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
Wait. Can I throw this and hit you? Okay, there we go. Yep. She's definitely a heavy load.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Are you a bandit or a... Yeah, you son of a bitch. Come here. Come here. Oh, that guy at the freaking mace is gonna wallop me.
Counter after they strike.
Stop. Oh, God. I can't remember if there's like a... I wish there's like a roll. I feel like there's maybe an ability that lets me roll, but I keep wanting to use it and it's just not there. So I'm just getting crushed by these bigger guys. What the hell was that? Oh, they have a mage too. I was wondering. Alright, yeah, you're done. Now I'm out of stamina, right? There we go. I still feel super crappy and clunky with the combat. Yep. Yep. Revive with B. Got it. Come here.
Come on, up you go.
Can I stagger him? Okay. Shit. That stamina thing happening again. Yep. Oh my god, just getting absolutely crushed. Oh. That was weird. It made it feel like the fight was over. But yeah, once you actually get more skills and the combat opens up and you have just more fun abilities, more varied abilities that can kind of interact with each other in the open world, that's kind of where the combat becomes pretty special in my opinion, especially when you're dealing with the bigger enemies that give you this interesting layer of verticality because they're so big and because you have to scale them and climb them and maneuver around them and the terrain that they're nearby. Like, let's say you're fighting a Cyclops, like this rock sticking out could be very relevant because you can run up to the top of it, jump on top of the Cyclops, and get right on its head right away, which matters because you're circumventing the need to climb all the way up and burn your stamina. So little things like that become much more relevant once you actually are fighting stronger enemies, and it's just kind of fun when you realize that it actually does matter and it does impact the gameplay. That's why I actually like this game so much. Now, the part that kind of sucks is that sooner or later you start trivializing the open world content, and it's all about the dungeons. But it's still pretty nice for when it's still relevant to your level, your power level, that is. And one thing I always am kind of unsure about is if I'm wasting my time using some of these abilities, if I just do more damage and use less stamina with the basic attacks. Because sometimes using abilities like this will put you into a pretty bad spot in terms of your position relative to an enemy. It'll actually leave you more open to getting hit. But that's just part of the learning curve. Yeah.
You'll now hit them swinging blindly. Slay them one by one.
Wait, where's that map marker? What is that? What quest is that? Oh, ruffled feathers. Yeah, whatever. The side quests are kind of whatever. They're not that interesting, so if you're not feeling them, you might as well just skip them. And that's, again, one of the weaknesses of the game. It just doesn't have a lot of content to, in terms of story, that is, to really interest you. If the combat gets stale for you.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
There's a land rife with spots where useful materials may hide.
Alright. Out of stamina again, because I'm not paying attention. There we go.
Waterfall. Mind the depth of the water, Arisen.
What waterfall? Oh, more wolves. Okay. Yeah, it just gets to a point where your stamina is so low perpetually that you just use the basic attacks. Especially on these kind of trash mobs that don't really pose a threat. Unless they just pick off your pawn, then you have a problem. Yeah, whatever. The frustrating thing about the wolves is that they're so quick, they can kind of just hit and run constantly, so you're just chasing them. Burning stamina, chasing them, not hitting them. So sometimes you just kind of say, okay, you come to me and we'll figure it out later. What is cool though is like the Strider here actually got up on a elevated position just so it could start shooting at enemies. Stuff like that is actually a lot more rare in games than you might think, just because they're navigating an open world, not an enclosed environment. So there has to be some semblance of intelligence for them to do that. I don't know. To me, it always stood out how they tried to get on top of a position like this to shoot you from above. And it makes it more fun to fight against, honestly. It feels like they're actually using a legitimate tactic. As opposed to just standing there and waiting to get hit. There you are. Alright, now heal me. Thank you. And one thing in this game is that, at least when it comes to healing spells, you kind of have a limit, so to speak, because you have your temporary health and your permanent health, I guess, is what I can call it. So after a certain point, you won't be able to heal that much more. You have to actually use consumables. So like, there. So you do always have to keep stocked up on healing items. You can't just rely on magic. Which, I don't know, I think that's fine. It doesn't really bother me, but it's just one of those things that adds an extra layer of perhaps challenge or complexity to think about when you are bringing certain characters with you. You can't just say, hey, I have a healing character, or like a mage that can heal well. I'll be fine, because sooner or later you'll need to stock up on items. So preparing to go out before every single kind of mission or big story, I guess, section of the game is really important because you're gonna need items sooner or later.
Follow this road north and we'll hit Grand Soren. The stone makes a regrettably
quite the grand structure.
Oh, I should probably.
Castle, perhaps.
Yeah. Alright. And one thing I'm kind of bad about is like I'm always constantly trying to upgrade my pawns because as soon as you gain levels, like I'm level 7 right now, you can get another pawn that's equal level for free. So I'm constantly shopping around. But it makes sense. I mean, if you can get something that's stronger, why not? Because I believe the pawns that you take with you that are from other people's games, they do not level with you. Like, if they start at level 5, it's not going to gain levels with you to like level 10. Only your main pawn will. So, which is good, I guess, because it forces you to look around and keep using other people's pawns. So there's a reason to be exploring the other options, the other pawns out there. Let's see, mage. Because otherwise people would literally just use the same pawns, rented pawns the entire playthrough, which wouldn't really lend itself well to having some sort of kind of pseudo, I don't know, not economy, but inventory, I should say, of pawns to select from. Because no one would use your pawn because they're using someone else's for a 50-hour playthrough. Alright. Jadicus? Okay. Quinoa. Sure. Alright, let's see what you got. Scather Inquisitor. And one thing I'm still not sure about is how relevant the secondary inclination is. Like, how often does it come into play? I'm not really sure. I just know your primary inclination needs to be a good one, period. Like, it has to be. Or else you're just wasting your time. Or you can just pick a pawn based on how good looking you think they are, like half the people in this game. Scather, Nexus, Ice Boon, Anodyne.
Yes, Arisen. We should have
I want to say they should have 3 spells by now.
Yes, Arisen.
Mitigator Nexus? No, not Mitigator. Please, no. Who are you?
Yes, Arisen.
Nexus Eesh. Yeah, you need to be able to filter by inclination. It's just so rough when you get the wrong one.
Yes, Arisen.
Okay, that's good enough. Whatever. Has a healing spell.
Yes,
That'll do.
You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored.
All right.
May our paths.
And I think the worst pawn vocation you can get might be Warrior, maybe? Just because Warriors are so vulnerable because their attacks are so slow. And their damage is good, but like, you have to know when to use certain attacks to make the most of it, which is way too nuanced of a thing for the AI to figure out. Like, it just gets its ass kicked really badly as Warrior. They'll have a lot of health, they'll do decent damage, but they're going to be really slow and plodding. Which is kind of unfortunate, but basically Warrior should only be played by the actual player if you don't want to get kind of frustrated. Kendall, Rochelle, yeah, Joffrey, nope. Sure. Shiva? Oh wait, that's the person I hired. Lost Pond, your main side. Rochelle.
Yes, Arisen.
Inquisitor Scather? Nah, I can't do Inquisitor.
Yes, Arisen.
Mitigator. I don't know how Mitigator would play out with a ranged class since they don't have mitigating abilities.
If you should ever need any.
Well, this is a big girl. Pioneer, nope, can't do that.
Yes, Arisen.
Medicant, nope. Jesus. Yeah, this is where it gets slightly annoying because you kind of have to keep going until you just find one that has decent inclinations. Alright, who are you?
Yes, Arisen.
Nope, Pioneer. Jadakiss, can you get out of here? Like,
If you should ever...
wait, send away. Yeah, get out of here. You're taking up space. Get out of here, Shiva. Oh no, wait, I hired you. Sorry.
Yes, Arisen.
Wizard, no.
You should
Get out.
Yes, Arisen.
Pioneer, nope. Get out.
Yes, Arisen. Yes.
Nope.
Yes, Arisen.
Oh boy. I might have to just bite the bullet and simply pick one that has at least a decent... Get out of here. Secondary inclination. Dylan. Excuse me? Yeah, Medikit. It's not good.
Yes, Arisen.
Guardian Scather. Is that literally the shortest height you can be in the game? Fighting Wind. Sure.
You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current... I am on...
May our path.
Yep.
Is everything... If you...
Yep. Okay, sorry that took so long. It's just one of those things that when you do get a new pawn, you kind of just need to be thorough, or else you'll regret it. Okay, let's get on with the quest.
I trust you rested well, given the hour. The Arisen arose late this day, eh? We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant, but fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of hydras.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Can I actually... Is there friendly fire? Let's... Yep. Yep. Oh god, stop. Oh no, it threw through the frickin' bonfire thing with Jig. Can I not get up on? Oh. What do you want, Moss?
Flying monsters plague the path to Grand Soren.
See, like, this is the kind of stuff that people didn't like about the game. It's just chatter for chatter's sake. The idea is good, but yeah, you don't need your pawn talking that much about stupid stuff.
Goblins come! Goblin!
Yep. See if I can grab him. Nope, I can. See, that's fun.
We'll rock them in a single
Strength
shot.
in numbers, Arisen.
Grand Soren stands beyond this way castle.
This pass is a nest for every manner of foul beast, Sir Arisen. No man can say from where they will strike.
This place is home to
Pray
harpies.
Be careful.
They come from above. Ready yourselves.
Do I have? Nope, I don't have the upward strike. The jump heavy attack is really nice though for taking out aerial enemies. Just because it has that downward spike to the end of it that brings the enemy down. Yeah, that's really nice. The only problem is it doesn't really do a ton of damage, but it grounds them at least. And then you just do the rest there. Ah, whoops. There we go.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
A bird, perhaps?
Even means to shoot it down. Lies low. Our schemes will serve well.
I don't think there's any benefit to like sprinting ahead because you're just leaving the caravan essentially unprotected. So it's kind of crappy that they go this slowly. Like this is literally as fast as you're gonna go. And I want to say this is like the next 30 minutes, maybe. All right, let's see what we can do with this barrel. Oh, there they are. Okay. See, I don't know if I'll be able to get close enough, but... Oh, I can't. Let's try throwing it. There we go. See, that's kind of the idea. And it's actually pretty cool when it works. Obviously, it doesn't work every time, but it is cool when it does. Get off me. There we go.
The first strike shall be mine. It's within striking range.
Why are they jumping? Part of that jumping there by that pawn, it does make me wonder if they like emulate if you spam it, like if you jump around everywhere yourself. I want to say some of your actions they do try and copy to a certain extent, or like learn from them. I don't know, because they do some quirky things that don't seem like scripted or AI driven, they're just random, which makes them feel kind of, I don't know, dynamic, I guess. But also frustrating because they can randomly jump off of stuff and just do some really stupid things. Like jump off of a cliff, get themselves killed, and you literally can't revive them until you're at like a rift crystal. Or like that big circular crystal thing that I used to summon other pawns. That can be pretty annoying. Because that could be your healer that just jumped off a cliff. And now you're SOL for a fight.
Never forget, constant vigilance.
I'll heal your wounds.
You know, it makes you wonder, carrying a gigantic snakehead that's like decomposing, at least if you're talking about like predators and scavengers, it's probably a good way to attract a bunch of monsters. So I guess it's not surprising that we're seeing this. Nope, it's a whiff.
Keep watch for falling rocks on the path ahead.
It's hard to see what lies ahead.
Ah, there we go. Come on. Come on.
Had we the means to shoot it down?
Jesus, I'm really... Okay, I'm struggling.
Lure them down and strike.
Good God. Come on. Oh my God. Yeah. See, that's why you have pawns. When you're useless, they actually eventually do something.
I'll draw its attention.
Grounded, they're easy prey.
I'll take that.
Tis but a flesh wound.
There we go. Okay, that's better.
Rock slide.
Is it gonna be a... Yeah. I wonder if that boulder is gonna come at me.
The path diverges.
Or maybe not, I don't know. It looks like it's just sitting there for some sort of scripted event, though.
A fiend with a woman's form. Behind us! Stand clear!
Oh, yep. So what...
We're exposed here.
What am I supposed to do again? I have no idea. This caravan's going a little slow. Yeah, like...
We must keep it ground. We cannot allow it flight!
Yeah, I actually have no idea if you're able to avoid that. That's what's so weird. I think it's just guaranteed damage? I don't know.
We have triumphed.
Yeah, before that boulder, I think the bison buffalo thingy was at almost full health, like 90%. But, oh well.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Oh, whoops. See, that's really nice. Since all your attacks pierce, or like they can do cleave damage, it's pretty cool when they get lined up like that. Because you can kill like 3-4 enemies at a time if you do it right. Which is what I'm not doing right now.
A shield will hold their lunges.
You'll now hit them swinging blindly.
Is it the serpent's blood that draws them?
Then
We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. So yeah, you get distracted for a second, and then the wolves just start picking off the caravan a little bit.
Triumphed. I have you now.
Tis treacherously steep.
What sort of place is Grand Sorin? I'm eager to see it.
Careful! A goblin!
Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. I kind of want to, yeah, I want to toss this at him. Let's see. There we go.
Watch for a goblin ambush ahead, Arisen.
I'll heal your wounds.
There's no end to them!
There! Goblins!
God, Blink Strike is doing a lot of work early on. It's just too easy to hit multiple enemies with it. I just gotta be careful burning all my stamina, like always. Yeah. Wait, is there one back here?
Keep marching!
Not all. We have triumphed.
Loot? 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 No? Okay.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
This place must have seen a ferocious battle.
What the hell just happened? What just happened back there? You see, you turn your back around for 1 second and someone gets exploded. You don't even know how.
Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Sorin's gates.
Yep.
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful.
What's this? Oh, it's
It's down! I'll give it my steel!
I'll strike the fallen!
They're a threat when well unified.
Any that would target the Arisen are marked.
I'll aid you with bow fire!
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
They grow frenzied!
Keep an eye out.
They're
fallen
ahead!
goblin is an
Grand
easy
Sorin is in
mark.
sight! We are nearly there, men. Now march!
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. It was too long. Kind of boring. Sorry about that. But it wasn't too hard at least.
That's all.
I just wish I remembered when I can unlock Warrior. That's when I'm actually enjoying the combat a lot more. Just with that risk-reward element of doing lots of damage but being pretty immobile and vulnerable. Yeah. There's the most generic castle you've ever seen in your entire life, basically. Yeah. And that's kind of another issue with the world building is like, there's certain geographical like landmarks and environmental things that stand out, but like the main city of the entire game looks extremely pedestrian. I don't know. It just doesn't have a lot of style. That's basically one of the sticking points. Is it feels kind of forgettable. Jesus, I'm just getting blasted. But oh well. All right, come here. Actually, I'm gonna grab you. Someone hit him. No? Yeah, there you go.
I have it. They attack in quick succession. Can you move?
Shackle. Pretty sure that's useless. Oh. That's another issue, is being a little too gung-ho about grabbing stuff that's not relevant. Like, what is this, a horn? A war bugle.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Oh yeah, I gotta see if I can put my... I have 2 lanterns. Yeah, you can take it. Use. So the cool thing about lanterns is that this light is actually pretty relevant at night, because it gets very, very dark at night. Your visibility's decreased quite a bit, and a lot of stronger monsters come out. And honestly, that's the kind of thing in the game that's really enjoyable, because you can still kill them, but it's just really difficult. And it's punishing, but it feels... I don't know, it feels fair, it feels interesting. It doesn't feel like just a random thing that's there just to kind of be there. It actually feels like it's kind of a fun thing, fun aspect of the game that just makes it more intriguing, honestly. Oh yeah, another thing, when you give commands, crap, you have to be careful that you don't spam the wrong ones too often, because it affects their inclination as well, I believe. So like, I keep forgetting, I think, man, I think a lot of them end up hurting your pawn's inclination, so I try not to use commands at all. Which is unfortunate, because some of them you kind of need to redirect your pawns and then move them out of harm's way. But that could simultaneously be making them develop an inclination that's really shitty. So, yeah, that's one thing that in the sequel I hope to either take out or just make a lot more user-friendly and intuitive. Not take out the commands, that is, but take out the way inclination gets affected.
We've arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the Corps' work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Soren.
Alright, here we are, finally in the main city of the game.
Good. Rest up, men. This way.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace.
Is it just me, or is that super quiet? If it is, sorry. I think I'll turn up the dialogue just a little bit after this cutscene.
To the castle, men! Step lively!
That guy's got such a suspicious grin on his face.
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you? Begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Soren. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your...
I feel more familiar with his question.
Items you received have been distributed to you, your main pawn, and item storage. Yeah, whatever. What am I thinking? I forgot what I was gonna do. Hey, Strider Prime. Yeah, definitely. That's man. This game drilled that into my head. Holy crap. Oh my god.
That true? I must say I like the look. Make a habit of coming by.
Masterworks all, you can't go wrong. I gotta find that guy actually. Oh boy, okay. Potent 13,000? Oh, I have a lot more gold than I thought. Okay, cool. Yeah, this game. Yeah, this game is actually super quotable for being a game that's not very heavy on characters and story. Interestingly enough. So. You're right, he is the next shop, isn't he?
These days, a good weapon's a need no different than food or shelter. The master works all, you can't go wrong.
There we go. Stream wouldn't be complete without that one. Alright. Trusty sword. See, the problem is I'm going to switch to a warrior. I just forgot. I totally forgot how early in the game I can do that. So I got to think about what I spend my money on. Well, you know what? I just give it to my pawn. So she's a fighter, so whatever. I'll just do it. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of the rusty shield. Wait, are shields under weapons? Yeah, they are. Delta. Yeah, I'm not spending 9,000 on that. I'll probably just get a better item in the overworld or the open world. All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Good. Yeah, see, I'm kind of stingy early on. Like, I'll get upgrades here and there, but I don't want to spend a lot. I'd rather save it for more powerful consumables. Yeah. All right, 5,000 left. Yeah, I'll probably be cheap. Avoid the more expensive big ticket items. Urban Hosen. 4,000. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Scholar's boots. Oh, that's a relatively big increase for magic defense. Sure, why not? Alright. Oh, wait, I don't have pants. Wait, what? Oh, there's the clothing slot. I forgot about that. So, like, I forgot how that works. Yeah, so I do have one more slot open. But it's expensive, but it's not. I think I might just spend the money to not look like I got no pants on. Actually, I don't have any pants on. Yeah, let's just do it. Alright, now I'm dead ass broke. Okay, she's gonna have to just deal with it. Now, in case I wanted to enhance. Yeah. 190 gold, that's pretty much nothing. Why not? Yeah, this is cheap enough to where it might be relatively worth it. Plebeian shirt. Nah. I think I don't want to spend any of my crafting materials on base items like that. Doesn't seem like it's worth it. Alrighty, let's just save for safety's sake. This is my first stream, so I don't know if like I'm gonna have any issues with crashing or weirdness because of that.
There's been a shipment of goods. The road is closed till it's been sorted. Have patience. It won't be long.
Yep. Now I remember this part of the game. At least in regards to that closure. Pause online. Yep, yep. Got it. Got it.
Can I help you?
Medicator. Nah, I don't need you. Okay. Quests. That's right.
Begin with the palm.
First time in the capital? Best find lodging first. The inn's a grand source of news. There's a fine place just in...
Armorers trade in a
Perhaps we
wide should variety
visit the
of
inn.
weapons and defense.
Was the inn? It wasn't right here, right? No, of course not. I gotta pay more attention to the mini-map because it's showing me everything. I just gotta look at it.
Ah, say friend, have you chanced upon a strange old man of late? Shady mien, queer mumblings. They call him the Elysian, a name I hear far too oft these days. Well, keep the man in mind. I've business with him myself.
Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Of course, this is the end. Yeah. Additionally, once you've grown enough as Arisen, you will be able to change vocations here. Can I actually do that now, though? I don't think I can. I need to unlock more.
Forgive me. I spoke poorly. I simply imagined a sort of figure pulled right from legend. Pray, allow me to begin anew. I am Asalam, and this is my inn, though we deal in a number of trades here. I hope this is the first of many visits, sir. I am at your service. Oh, you wish to learn of the Pawn Legion? Then the shortest path to the answers you seek leads west from here. There you'll find Grand Soren's Pawn Guild. It is a gathering place for their kind. Just tell the sentries you have business with the guild. They'll let you past. Have your pick. Any you like.
Oh my god, I did actually spend too much gold.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you come again.
Alright, I'm gonna sell something really quick. After I talk to this person.
You seem the type unlike to judge a man by his mien alone. I would ask you a favor, sir. If it a wise choice. I warrant you'll be eager to hear what I have to say. I have long searched for a certain tome. Salomet's Grimoire. 'Tis said its pages hold the power to grant the reader command of grand arcane magics. The book itself is ensorcelled, you see. Even a novice is as a grand wizard with that grimoire in hand. I would ask you to seek it out and bring it to me, sir. Recompense? Pray, let us speak of such things once you have found the book.
Hear the tingling tale.
Unwanted possessions and other I had hoped, perhaps, to find...
Marvelous. Wisdom of his grace.
I'll confess, the masterworks.
Oh wow. I forgot those scrolls were worth that much. Okay, I'm definitely gonna pick more of those up. That's why I grabbed them in my earlier playthroughs. Just to sell them early on for a little bit more gold. Okay. That's their vocation. Inclination? Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is actually really important. Similarly, you also advise your main pawn how you would have them speak to you. That's whatever. What's this guy do again? Nothing?
Welcome.
Yeah. Always double check your pawn's inclination. Always. Just because if you start seeing some weird behavior or they start becoming less aggressive or less useful, you probably need to check their inclination. I aspire to fight the strongest monsters around. Does this please you? You see, it's cool that it adds flavor by putting the choice like this. But I do kind of wish it just said, hey, do you want Scather, Mitigator, Nexus, Guardian, etc., etc. Just because, like, you can still make a bad choice. But it's, again, it's flavor. It's cool. These strong foes of me, I shall fell them without delay. Pawn's inclination changed. See, it's like, what did it change to?
And come to rise again. How shall I offer my support?
Arrogant, ordinary, confident.
All right.
Manner of speech. Let's see if I can... Actually, status. Challenger Scather. See, this is perfect, basically. Or at least it's close enough. I mean, both of these are useful. It gets them in the fight and aggressive, and it makes them actually participate. It doesn't make them, like, run away or, like, try and grab items in the middle of a fight, so... The issue, though, is, like, you can't just set this permanently. As you fight and do stuff, it'll change. So, oh, sorry. It'll, like, evolve, which is cool, but then you realize it's like...
Challenges the strong, or
Wait.
one who first targets the weakest prey.
I forget which one. Mitigator.
Understood. I shall ever aim for
No. Whatever. See?
Should fate see you fall,
Confident.
as you wish. I trust we will see many
Confident.
as you wish.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh my god, I did it again. So...
Do you favor a pawn who eagerly challenges the strong, or one
Scather.
who understood? Leaves
There. I actually did need to do that since I screwed it up already.
all right. Should fate see you fall, it shall.
Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm gonna sleep.
We are an inn. We can bring. Have your pick. What will it understood?
Just double checking. She's not... Challenger Scather. Okay, good. Cool. Now we'll... Yeah, now we'll progress. Hopefully.
An armorer, I believe.
State your business. All right. Through here and to the left. Just don't make a nuisance of yourself, eh?
Can I? Oh my god, I can. I didn't know I could pick up kids. Okay.
Found up ahead.
I'll not toss the child. I just didn't think the game would let me.
Seems this is where the merchants live. Tis quite open.
Hello. Can I help you? Then I bid you.
Can I pick you up? I can. Okay. I'm just gonna pick everyone up. Work table. If I take it, is it stealing? Yeah, I literally just took his stuff. Okay, that's cool.
So this is the pawn.
Welcome, Arisen. We have awaited your coming. This pawn is called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild. The guild serves as a place of rest for pawns, and as the gate to the Everfall. The Everfall lies beneath Gran Soren. 'Tis a place of great importance to our kind. But for now, let us rejoice in the coming of the Arisen, the light that guides the Legion.
I still cannot remember the backstory behind pawns and like why they exist. It's just like an ordinary fact of the universe in this world, but I still want to know more about their backstory. I just cannot remember if they tell you that passively through things you find in the world, or if you just do quests and they just straight up tell you what they're all about. Alright, do I need... Nah, I don't need new pawns. I'll leave it be for now. $11, $7. Maybe I do need new pawns, actually. They're getting outdated kind of quick.
Yes, Arisen.
Scather, that's good enough. Let's do it.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am on...
Now I need a healer. You're not a healer. Oops. Juniper.
Yes, Arisen.
Well, you're a little bit of a big boy. Nope.
Yes, Arisen. If you should...
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever need it.
Whoops. Let's try that again. Nope.
Yes, Arisen.
Scather Medicant. That might be really good.
Yes, Arisen.
Mitigator Utilitarian.
Yes, Arisen.
I want to try Utilitarian, I think. I can't remember if it's okay, but...
Releasing one of your current companions. I am... May I...
We'll see.
Where might we find Salamet's grimoire? Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
Ah, I cannot go in there yet. Okay. I'm pretty sure that leads to the Everfall eventually. One day.
It grieves me. I would beg your... You have my thanks. Beyond lies the Everfall, an ancient place that sleeps beneath Grand Soren's stones. We pawns have long served as keepers of the entrance to this place. But since the dragon's coming, a strange aura has filled the Everfall. A presence. If it be some omen of evil to come, we cannot allow it to go unchecked. I ask that you seek out the cause of the change, or some proof of what's happened. The Everfall is a place unique unto itself. This is not a simple task, nor a favor I ask lightly. Which is why I ask you, Arisen, please, lend us your aid.
Alrighty.
The Everfall is known to all, though few regard it as aught more than another ruin. Fewer still venture near it. Perhaps they fear it, and so shun it as they do the Pawn Legion.
Alright, time to go in a deep, dark, scary dungeon.
None would believe Grand Soren held such
Oh, please don't fall off. Yeah, let's not do that. See, this is where you actually might want to... It's not like it's a huge deal, but this is kind of where I like wearing the lantern. It's just nice to have the extra light. Alright.
Anytime.
Oh, I think these bats can actually hurt me. I forgot. I should probably try whacking them.
You may be within Grand Soren's gates.
There we go.
Anytime. Master the corpse.
I think these guys are really tanky. Yeah. God, how did we kill them again? Was it fire? Yeah, I think it was like magic or fire. I forget. Now I gotta remember what elemental attacks are most effective against certain enemies that are resistant to physical attacks. Because it feels bad to be whacking on an enemy and it's like doing no damage.
It's a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
Anytime.
We'll go no further till we find a switch that opens this door.
Stop. Please stop. There we go.
There's a trick door within. Come, follow me. Skeleton!
No, 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 not what I want to do. There we go.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
No, no, no. I want the explosive barrel. Thank you.
Rampage indiscriminately.
Where's the... There we go. Here. Nice. That's what I want. Oh, I missed him.
Walking bones! Let's scatter those bones!
Is there any... Oh, yeah, I knew I missed something. Magic crutch. Was that... a bow? Yeah, for magic archer. Okay. That's unfortunate.
This place hides something.
It does not seem human.
Don't allow them to swarm!
I shall take on the strong. I'll begin with the strongest. I'll take the weaklings out of the way. That stench! Repulsive! They appear to know the path.
Yeah, I really need the mage to do some heavy lifting just because of how resistant they are. Ah.
Help me!
They hardly falter in their assault.
In your wounds.
Nope, didn't mean to do that.
Must be some.
Leave this.
Don't allow them to swarm!
I'll aid you at once.
Beasts. Restore your health. Hold on.
God, they're tanky.
They have been falter in their assault.
Come here.
Don't allow them to swarm!
There we go.
Can't but envy their endurance.
Nope. Nope, wrong one.
Don't allow them to swarm!
Oh, I thought I was about to fall off.
That's all. I cannot but feel we pawns bear some connection to this place. There, master! Skeletons! Walking bone! There! Human
Ah.
bones that move on their own!
Oh god. She got killed quick. Pretty sure she got cornered or something.
No, they hold the advantage.
Oh my god. Please heal. Please heal.
I've learned new techniques against that foe. Yeah, human bones that move on their own. This must be the work of the darkest man.
The skeleton is skilled indeed!
Let's scatter those bones!
Okay, not too bad.
Scrap, if I may say so myself.
I do need to find a better way to take out melee enemies that have high physical resistance or defense because it's just too slow. Maybe that means a better pawn or a better mage pawn, but
What is that? Must be some. Don't allow them to swarm!
yeah, no.
They hardly falter in their assault. Help me! Must be some. Can't but envy their endurance. They hardly falter in their assault.
Oh, cactus. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm really bad at killing like all the skeletons and zombies just because I'm doing so much physical damage that I have to rely on my mage, and my mage kind of sucks. But yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad. I want to say there's a mini boss coming up. I want to like an ogre or something. Not quite sure. All right, give me that healing, please. There we go.
There is a path leading off this way as well.
Treasure? Yes. Dusk shoes, are those actually good? Magic defense. Wait, she can't wear it? Excuse me? Yep. She can't wear it. Okay. Oh my god. Oh no. Please let me out. It's not gonna end well. Alright. Ah! Yeah, these are the fights that suck, just because like I'm doing awful damage, just whacking away like a wet noodle. And my healer's getting grabbed and begging me for help when I'm the one that's dying. Yep. There we go. Although I should probably heal up my pawns. Actually, how? Oh my god, did I forget how to do this right? I did. Give to... Oh.
Master the corpses! Can't but envy their endurance. That was effective!
Why is half my party cut off? Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. They're on these little walkways and I have to navigate my way to them. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Don't overdo it.
Alright, heal up.
What's that?
And then we're gonna have to pray that the AI for my mage and my archer do well enough to kill these things on the ledges. Oh god. Yep, hates fire. Jesus, that's bright. See, this is where it gets a little out of hand when they start doing stuff like jumping on to harpies and like kind of going ape shit doing their own thing. Because like sometimes I'm just trying to run away to heal and they'll start getting aggressive and grabbing them when I'm just trying to run away. But yeah, fire is great. I just sometimes I'll just not be able to get my pawns to use it when I want them to. Oh, fuck. Okay.
What else would you expect with my help?
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a dead end, but there's treasure. Yeah.
We'll go no further.
Controlled by some device. Where's the switch? Out of breath again. Alright. I wonder, it's gotta be... Yeah. Gotta be somewhere over there. Now we're gonna see if I can actually, like, parkour my way over there.
A single lever controls all the doors.
Don't roll. Okay. See, that's what I don't want. Okay.
Still fight. Take care, you aren't poisoned. Seems using this.
Cool. There we go.
Anytime.
Can't believe this.
You know, it's funny. There are a few of those emotes of Cherno. I thought he would already have them added to his channel already, but I realized that they only have like 4 people that are using them. But some of them are pretty cool, like that eggplant potato looking thing, cucumber Cherno, whatever it is. All right, what did I just pick up? I just spaced out. Shit. Oh god, I'll save for safety. Okay, here we go. Yep, exactly.
I feel more familiar with
Report back. See, this is where like enemies spawn, but you're not actually supposed to fight them, I believe. You're supposed to just run. Because these things... Yeah. Or am I supposed to fight them for like a certain amount of time, then run? I can't remember. No, I'm supposed to run. Yeah, I'm out of here. Bye. Peace out. No, not go. Not help. Not help. Come. There we go. Yeah, because they keep spawning. There we go. That makes sense, because you keep killing them, and as you run away, they just keep popping up. So I remember this now. But it'd be really cool if your stamina didn't drain so quickly.
the tentacles renew without end.
Let me, you know what? Let me try killing one. And see. I can't remember actually. There's actually another part in the game where you can farm XP where you literally do almost nothing. You like sit on like a ledge somewhere and you let these enemies infinitely spawn. I can't remember if your pawns kill them for you, but you let them all infinitely spawn and run up to you and you just kill them all at once or something like that. It's kind of boring, but it's definitely effective. Here, let's try this again. If it pops up. Alright, let's keep going. Another issue though is the magic damage they do is actually pretty beefy. So like, yeah, you know what? I'll just say that, shit. I'll just say that it's a draw. Night Cry. Is there a lever? Oh, there is.
I cannot take much more. No.
Yep, and my pawns are already in trouble.
I cannot move.
Okay, so I did... For some reason I thought I opened 2 gates, but it just closed that one and opened another. So I guess I can't really explore as much as I want, unless I really want to get held up. Which I can't afford since I'm weak as hell and getting crushed. No. Oh! Well, shit. Alright. I'm gonna stop screwing around. Yeah.
Tentacles renew without end.
Yeah.
Restore your health. Hold on.
Beware its tendrils.
I'll go at once.
No, they hold the advantage.
Agreed. Must be done.
Tis a lever.
And the cool thing about this is that I'm pretty darn sure that these tentacles are attached to something much bigger. And that kind of unfolds as the game goes on, I think. So this area gets revisited, I'll put it like that. So it's kind of interesting how that happens. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely more than meets the eye when it comes to the tentacles. Yeah, insert your joke there. And these guys are a pain in the ass. They're like really buff, hard to kill. See, like, there's one good way to kill them, and it's just leading them off a ledge. It's not worth it. There's too much AoE going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave everyone to die. Like a true main character. But basically those ogres, in this area specifically, since there's so much AoE going on with those tentacles, you basically just bait them to jump off, and you do get credit for the experience when they die. The only problem is that they're so all over the place, like they move so quickly that it's just kind of hard to predict. And if they do hit you, they do a lot of damage. Like they kill you real quick. Let's try this. Oh. Nope. Ah, whatever, he hit it for me. Yeah, nice run animation. Alright, pick you up, pick you up, pick you up. Now heal me.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
It's probably save after that, since I had my first death.
Are you tired, Master? Do not hesitate to seek an inn and rest.
Alright, now where do I go? Oh. Can I throw this guy through a table? Can I? Alright, yeah, come here. You sent me to almost die, and you think that's okay? Does he get... He doesn't aggro me. Yeah. Oh, no, he does get pissed. Okay.
A light. In the furthest depths, you say? I see. In truth, even we pawns know precious little of the Everfall. I can say with utmost certainty, though, the light you speak of is newly come. We cannot know if this small aberration will give rise to great calamity hence. But the chance enough is called to take action. We shall redouble our efforts here, and keep vigilant for further signs of change.
No use struggling.
What? Oh my god. I just got arrested for tossing that guy. Oh, shit. Really? Breaking a law? Yeah, whatever. So... I'll give you this mushroom.
Do as you're told, and a bit of coin will buy you freedom.
5,000? 5,000? Wait, what happens if I... I'm not gonna pay this guy.
Not near as much fun as I'd hoped.
I think you can break out. I think. Tis locked. You have a key. God damn it. I remember there's a way to do this. You don't just have to bribe them.
Do as you're told, and a bit.
Yeah. Right here? Right here? Or wait, bribing cannot be the only way. No, I'm not a law-abiding citizen. I cannot do that. Cannot do it. I swear to God, there's another way to... Because I know the game has an alternative if you don't have enough money. Like... Of course I'm going to walk around like an idiot for an hour just to figure that out. You have the key, you have the key. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, in this world, it's illegal as long as you don't get caught. I guess that's in the real world too. Really? What the hell? Alright, whatever. Yeah. There you go.
A word, sir.
A word. Fresh out of prison. Oh yeah, there's like two versions. There's one version of the noted thing that looks like a little bit lower resolution and it's smaller. Like it looks almost kind of blurry. And I found another one when I searched on 7TV that looked like that. It looked like a HD, so to speak, version of it. So I thought it looked a little bit cleaner. I don't know. I just wanted to try it out.
His Grace has judged your feat in slaying the Hydra most laudable. To honor your noble works, you are hereby welcome to the Worm Hunt.
Yeah, basically. It just looked like an HD version. I thought it was kind of cool.
You may now accept orders from Sir Maximilian, Captain of the Hunt. Bring this writ to Sir Maximilian outside the castle gates. He will instruct you further. The document confers the status of hunter upon you. Carry it on your person, always.
Alright. And by the way, sorry if you can hear my air conditioner. We're like in the middle of a heat wave and I'm dying. I live in a place that's 3 stories and I'm on the 3rd story. So it's like an actual sauna if I don't have it. Like I straight up wouldn't even turn my computer on. That's how hot it is if it wasn't for the air conditioner.
Where might we find Salamet's grimoire?
Yeah, just buy a house.
Arisen. My men have told me much of you. I've expected your visit. I am Sir Maximilian.
Sir Maximilian, okay.
Captain of the Hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragonsbane.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, because I'm having some issues balancing the noise gate with the compression and all that different stuff. It's kind of a hard balancing act, but yeah.
I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt.
Yeah. Oh my God. So it's funny. I didn't, I guess, make it clear. I actually do. So I did buy this place I'm in right now, but it's like a townhouse. So it's technically 3 stories. So I did get lucky and I got in before interest rates got really, really high. But yeah, point taken. It's definitely not the same as a normal house where you got like, you know, 1 floor to get cool. All right, what's expected of you? Yeah, like it's a nice place and I love it, but the 3 stories thing is a bitch. Like there's 2 flights of stairs that are super steep, but it's in a good location and it's nice. But goddamn, cooling the 3rd floor is just a pain in the ass.
Those missions given by
Yep, Duke Edmund.
All our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked dragon.
Yeah, I think I can definitely understand wanting to be as far away as other people, especially like with the noise and traffic and the people, the music, whatever. It sucks. It's stressful actually to be hearing other people all the time. Well, you task me, sure, yeah.
I'm under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon you, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
Oh, that's right. You can do. I forgot what these quests are though. I did the investigate a cult multiple times, I think. I'm just gonna do like, I don't know, how about route a monster infestation.
Then here are the details. We have urgent word from the Stone of the Southwest. A horde of goblins struck the fortress while it was still under repair, and they've claimed it. Though the hold is remote, its importance to our southern defenses is critical. We must reclaim it, and soon. The safety of the entire duchy rides on this matter. I will ask your help in resolving it.
I'll do your fetch quest.
I shall send word to the hold presently.
You know, I think goblins are like by far one of the most common enemies in this game too. Like they're all over the place and they're kind of annoying.
I await good word of your success.
Yeah. All right, so where's my stuff? Did it? Okay, good. Thank God. Wait. That's the best item. What? Oh, there it is. All right, good. Same guy. How far away is this? Oh, the apothecary. Okay. This will never get old, by the way. I actually, oh, wait. I cannot, if I'm gonna get arrested. Fuck. Oh my God. Cannot do that. Pretty sure, no touch. Alright. Yeah, you definitely can't just grab people. Especially kids, probably.
We don't we're in. Oi, there's a notion. Why not ask a thief? They're more like to have it than honest folk like me, I'll warrant you. Take all the time you like.
Yeah. Worm hunt license. I don't think these are... I think this is all just junk to sell. Pretty sure. Yeah. I'll take the money.
Take all the time you like.
Oh, I can't buy 10 at a time. That's frustrating. Okay.
Take all the Duke.
Bandits has taken the book. If only we knew.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. Perhaps it's time we began our search for this magic book, Master. The mild weather year-round makes Grancis well suited for human life.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this is where... Okay. So don't know who's played this game or whatever, but the no fast travel early on. It, Actually, wait a second. I can't remember. No, you cannot... Yeah, the no fast travel. I can't remember how it works now, actually. I think I have to run my ass all the way back. Yeah. But what quest is that? See, that's what I don't like, is it doesn't tell you the quest when you hover over it. It's kind of... Somewhere in the bandits' hideout, search the area. Okay. So these are two very different locations. Like, these are literally opposite. And it just wants me to figure it out. That's kind of the little bit of hand-holding I wish it gave me. Yeah. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna go northwest first, just because it's a newer area.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'm really missing that infinite stamina mod. At least infinite when you're on roads like this. Just for the sake of traveling. Yep. Can I crouch? No, cannot crouch. Can't really sneak either. Wait, is this guy a friendly? Are you a friendly? He is. So where the hell? They're above me, aren't they? Yeah. I swear I hear him firing bow and arrow. Yep. There you are, you little shit. Oh wow, he's firing a lot faster. Alright, now let's have some fun. Really?
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Come here.
I shall restore your health. Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Start with the weakest.
Counter up this strike.
Can I hold him and have her? Yeah, oh no, I can only pick him up.
I'm out of here.
Whoops. Where? Oh my god. You wander off by yourself, then you get killed, then I'm supposed to save you.
Counter after they strike.
Come here. Where the hell? Oh. Wrong side, that's why. Oh my god, really? On the ledge?
Wait for an opening.
Come here. Come here, stupid.
Leave it to me.
How did... Wait a second. Wait. I'm having deja vu. Did I not just clear that area out? What's happening? I don't get it. Are they respawning? Like... Wait, did she... Wait a second. In the same place? What is... Oh, that was cool. That was actually really cool. What the hell was that ability? Was that one guy just taking him out? I don't get it. Oh god, come here.
My consciousness.
Yeah, whatever. Your consciousness, and then I'm trying to get up this freaking hill. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've learned of beasts.
They attack in quick succession.
I really have to go around. I swear to God, I should just leave him there.
Please help me.
Yep. Come here. Oh my god, really? This guy is taking him out? The fuck? Get out. There. Like, for the love of God. Yeah, get out, get over there and do something. Oh my god. You know what? Here. There you go. I'll give you some help. Oh shit. Well, whatever. There. Now go fight. Oh wow, they really got hurt when I did that. Oh well. Where is he? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah, please heal.
This'll restore a bit of health.
This seems to lead underground.
Wait, what? Where? Underground? Okay, so there's a tunnel here. Oh, it's gotta be... They're like a... Huh. So there's a tunnel somewhere. Interesting. So I'm on top. I guess I don't understand. Like, how am I? Whoa, what? I did not see a ladder there. Like, did I just miss a ladder and I just rolled into it? Okay. Oh, well, guess that's that. Oh, equipment, lantern? Nope, wrong one. Here we go. Now I can see. This is the cool part about the lantern. It actually does kind of sort of help. It's not just a gimmick, especially when you're out in the open world at night, because it gets really, really dark, and there's more powerful enemies out there. So being able to see and run away is actually useful to a degree. How far am I away? Oh god, I'm way out there. I cannot remember when I first get my port crystals to fast travel, because you have to place them around the world to actually go to where you want to. So you have to like run, grab the crystal, move it to a place, then you could actually fast travel to that place. But even then, the waystones that you get are consumables that run out. So even when they do give you access, it's still pretty limited for fast travel.
Feel that breeze.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, fast travel in this game is very restrictive. I'll be honest, I think it is on the side of being tedious. Like, they tried to make the world feel more, I don't know, expansive, maybe to force you to explore it, but you do too much backtracking. Like, once you start having to backtrack to move crystals around, to teleport to other parts of the world, it's like, this kind of sucks.
The road here has a strange look to it, does it not?
It definitely like flew in the face of consensus at the time, and it still does in terms of fast travel, because it's like ubiquitous. It's in every game. It's a hell of a lot more accessible and convenient in other games too. But to be fair, they're trying to make like a more somewhat grounded, like almost Dungeons and Dragons type experience, because you'll notice a lot of the monsters are kind of generic, right? Like wolves, goblins, hydras, chimeras, ogres. They have beholders. Like, they have actual Dungeons and Dragons enemies, but they're a Japanese developer with like some uniquely Japanese combat design and like movement and freedom of movement and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting meld. Yep. I don't know if they call them beholders, but they are literally just carbon copies. Like, when you see them, they're carbon copies. Lots of dragons and stuff. Lots of like just, you know, medieval dragon or Dungeons and Dragons looking enemies, which I think is kind of cool. Because how many Japanese developers have tried to do a take on that in the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years for what was a AAA game too. I think Dragon's Dogma had a AAA budget. Maybe not, but oh shit, these things do lots of damage early on. And like everything with a tail, if you cut it off, it's weaker. Oh. Oh, it's the Saurian again. See, it's cool. Like, she's holding it down right now. You can see, like, your pawn is on top of it holding it, specifically so you can whack its tail off. So, like, I don't know. Little behaviors like that are, to me, you don't see that in every game. And it's those little things like that that kind of made me gravitate towards this game. Although, your pawns will do some equally dumb shit. Like, when you see them do something kind of cool, they'll definitely do something very much not cool. Like, jump off a cliff. It's just kind of how they are. Like, can I survive this? Can I survive? One way to find out. Nope. Okay. Wait, can I get revived? No, I can't. Yeah. Well. Oh god, time to see how much progress I lost. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a bad idea. This game also does not autosave super often or give you tons of checkpoints. So, yeah, dying is not great. Can I grab it? Oh, I can. Oh, he doesn't like that. Okay.
Careful! A goblin!
Of course. Wait, where? Oh, just by yourself, huh?
What else would you expect with my help?
All right. I think I'm gonna call it soon, but I do want to get back to where I just was, where I fell and died. Just because I feel bad losing all that progress. Feels kind of gross to lose that time and not get it back before you're done. Oh god. See these wolves? See how fast they are? It's such a pain in the ass. You burn all your stamina trying to hit them, and then when you fall, like, you run out of stamina, they just start harassing the shit out of you. And then you wish you didn't waste your stamina. Alright. And they're also so quick that they'll like take out your party members when you're not looking, and they'll just run away right after. So like they're actually kind of smart. They'll do a lot of hit and run stuff, and they will try and attack your least physically robust pawns like mages, and they'll take them out real quick. Yeah. It's cool. Like, it's definitely not random. That's the thing that's interesting. It's like, and here's like the pack leader or something, but it's definitely not random how they attack your weakest pawn. Because they're thinking like, okay, I die in 3 hits, so I'll just kill the mage in 4 hits and then I'll run away. That's kind of sort of how they programmed them to act. Oh yeah, if you really want to get annoyed, there's an option to put the pawn chatter text as like subtitles. So like on the left side of the screen, you have like line after line just filling up your entire screen with text because the pawns don't shut up. It's kind of funny until it's not. Yeah, like you literally just can't see any shit. Like all your shit's just covered up. Like gameplay audio. Oh yeah, voice. No. Save. Is there not? I think that option's here because the last time I had that on was like the PS3 version because I was so irritated. Is it actually still connectivity? Oh, online. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put my pawns online. Subtitle display. Yep, here we go. Yep, you'll see. Yep. And I'm out of stamina. Oh god, I actually wish there's literally just an attribute just to upgrade my stamina. Just pump the shit out of that and just not have to worry about this. Okay.
A craftsman must know his tools. A warrior.
See, that right there, like that comment, it's that shit times a million. It's like, okay, thanks. Now I can't see anything.
They're a slippery target.
Yeah.
That's what you expect with my help.
Yeah, I'm turning that off. That's just too much. Subtitles. Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly. How would you know that unless you were putting the subtitles on? That's key information. Vital. You definitely don't figure that out organically by playing the game. Oh god.
I'll aid you at once.
That, what is that attack? Like Kina, or this like Strider, is like hitting him in the air with like a fire thing and like hitting him again when they're in there, like juggling them. It's kind of cool. I just don't know what that ability is. I think it's toss and trigger. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, is there pawn chatter off? There you go. There you go. Part of me does get sad though when I turn it off because it's like, every now and then it's kind of charming, but it gets old. Yeah, now it's like deathly quiet. Am I at the same ledge? Yeah, I am. Okay, this time I'll just be smart and go around. Or maybe I should just save. Oh no, I can't. Am I in combat? Oh, that's weird. I think you can't save when you're moving, probably. Alright. I swear I saw a wolf darting around. Where are you? Come on. Come on. Wait, did I see a wolf? You know, this is where I need that pawn chatter. They'll be talking me up non-stop, talking about that goddamn wolf. And now I'm wet. Alright. I think the lantern... Does it dry you out? No. You have to be next to an actual fire. Okay, I'm kind of close. Alright, once I get there, I'll save and I think I'll call it. That'll be a good jumping off point. Or stopping point. Now, one thing I gotta worry about is like, I don't know if I can tell the time of day. If it gets pitch black out while I'm still out here, it's usually a problem. Because early game, you're super vulnerable. Whether you're on normal or hard. So... you kind of get the shit kicked out of you if you just stay around at night. Like, you fight dragons and chimera and ogres and lots of scary stuff. Which is kind of cool. Like, I actually like the fact that running around at night is an actual calculated risk. I just can't remember if there's an actual reward, though. Like, I don't think there's a benefit. You just kind of get the shit kicked out of you. Yeah, like, imagine fighting this thing at like pitch black at night, but there's more enemies around. Oh. But this is what the game's all about, is like fighting these mini bosses, honestly. Shit. Oh god, no! Please no. Alright. Oh my god, that's poison. Oh, yep, yep. I think I'll finish this fight. That was really stupid. For some reason, I thought that was like my pawn's spell, not the enemy. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and I just remembered. There was a Japanese only, I think Japanese only, MMO, like Dragon's Dogma Online. I don't think it's very popular, but it was kind of interesting that it even existed. I want to say I played it through a VPN for like, I don't know, 4 hours, and I kind of wasn't into it. But it shows that Capcom at least was kind of committed to iterating upon the IP and making something of it, as opposed to a one-off game. Alright, I'm gonna save before this freaking guy. I'm liable to do some stupid shit and die again. I actually think Dragon's Dogma 2 will come out by like Q4, I don't know, 2024. But who knows? Like, it could just be in pre-development. It may not actually be in full throttle development at this point. Every game I want to play is like legitimately probably 3 to 5 years away. So like, well, Starfield is next year, maybe, hopefully. Dragon's Dogma 2, Elder Scrolls 6, Diablo 4, Path of Exile 2. So, yeah. Like, I definitely am not one of those people who happens to be a fan of games that get like constant releases. Like, I don't know, like the Warrior, like, you know, the Warrior games, you know, like Dynasty Warriors or some shit. I think in terms of quality that Starfield will be Fallout 4. Like, if you don't like modern Bethesda and you think Fallout 4 sucks or is kind of average, like I thought it was pretty mediocre, that's probably what you're going to get with Starfield, but it'll look a little bit better. Like, it'll be, you know, it'll be better in terms of the visuals, the graphical fidelity, the engine will be upgraded a bit, but it's still going to be a Bethesda game. Like, you're going to get the Bethesda experience, whether you like it or not. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors, it's funny. I actually liked it a lot, and then as I got older, I fell off real hard because it just was the same thing every single time. Oh my god, he's right there. I let a giant tiger thing just sneak up on me. Yeah, like Fallout 4 is, I don't know, it's like, it's serviceable, you know, like it's fine. But the people are like, hey, I put 1,000 hours into that game. I'm like, I don't know. If you mod it enough, I'm sure there's enough there. But for me, it just didn't feel, I don't know. I think I was just expecting something different. I would agree, though, the gameplay is like by far the most slick and fluid out of any of the Fallout 3 and New Vegas in terms of it feeling good. I just wish the role-playing experience was a little bit more substantive and rewarding. It felt like that kind of fell off. Yeah, for a Bethesda game, like a mainline game that has that kind of development time put into it, it feels like 500 hours is like a benchmark, assuming you like those games and you modded it a lot. Just because you, I mean, you can play Skyrim for thousands of hours easily. Yeah, I agree. The gunplay is good. Exploration's kind of whatever. Characters are not good. Story's not good. But it looks okay and the gunplay's fun. I can actually understand that mindset because as I've gotten older... Oh my god, I'm asleep. I'm dead. I'm dead. As I've gotten older, I've become much more selective. So, like, I don't want to play decent games. I want to play one that will feel like it's going to be my next game for like a year straight. Even if that's not realistic, that's just kind of how I am right now. Like this game I probably put like 300-400 hours into across PlayStation 3 primarily, technically, and then PC. I've only played through this like once on PC now, but 3 other times, maybe 2 other times on PS3. And even then, like, I wouldn't say that this is one of my favorite games of all time, but I still like it a lot. And in fact, if I had to think of a perfect example, I'd say Diablo 2 is like the perfect example of a game I just played endlessly, and like that was legitimately one of my favorite games ever. And I'll probably never get another experience like that, if I'm being honest. Like, there's no way Diablo 4 will replicate that. Not only can Blizzard not get to that level, but they don't want to. Like, they don't want to make that exact same type of game anymore. And when I say that, I mean like mechanically, in terms of systems and itemization. Like, it's just not gonna be the same. Yeah, New Vegas is incredible. I actually have not finished Morrowind. I've tried playing it like 3 times, and I get into it like 10 hours, and I just kind of fall off of it for no reason other than I just kind of start playing another game. That's it. I just don't finish. Cures debilitations. Okay. The funny thing about Diablo 4 is like, I visually like where they're going quite a bit. Like, I think that the artists and the environmental design and the artwork is actually really nice and cool. I just worry that they'll fail on everything else. Like, everything else they'll fail. And it'll just be crap. But yeah, Morrowind is one of those games where, like, you know, depending on what kind of person you are and how much you mod it and how into it you are, you can play that for thousands and thousands of hours. And that's really cool. Like, I do kind of wish Bethesda would try and make a Daggerfall-like game. But that kind of game maybe couldn't get made nowadays. It's like too... I don't know. It's too hardcore, too traditional. You know, it's funny, even the quests, like how you read quests and accept them and navigate to them, how they're not like just giving you a directional arrow or notch on your screen to go to. Even just getting to a quest marker or like location is more substantive and detailed. Like, it makes you read, it makes you like delve into the text of what a character's saying, and that's cool. Yeah. I would say if you're going to have to please people that are part of the mass market, just make markers an option where it's opt-in, not opt-out. And I think it would force them to kind of understand, not understand, but just organically realize that it's really satisfying to explore the world naturally without having quest markers lead you around by the nose. Yeah, I can see that. Kind of like fast travel. If you put it in there, people are going to use it almost no matter what. I think the biggest issue, though, is that convincing a developer to not put it in there is just not... It's like a non-starter for them. They'll freak out. Alright, in the head, in the head. Oh, wait. I gotta get the goat. Get the goat. Okay. So when you finally land right on their head, it's like this... Oh, God. It's like the sweet spot. The only problem is by the time you grapple to their head, you've lost all your stamina. So you get like 2 hits. But to be fair, I think they balance it like that on purpose because they don't want you to just be able to wail on the weak spot forever and ever without any risk. Because then it's just too easy. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Okay. Yeah, you're right. The player becomes less invested in the how and the why they're going from A to B and the detail behind it, the quests, the context, the dialogue, and they just literally just go to the marker. And so they start wondering like, why am I doing this or that? It's like, well, there was some quest text, but you ignored it because you just looked at the marker that popped up. So who's to blame here? I mean, developers, but at the same time, players, I don't know. Players basically speed run through everything. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Oh my god. Wait, am I close? Okay, I'm close, so this isn't that bad. I think one thing with Fallout 4 specifically that really irritated me is they put in the voiced protagonist, and it's such a limitation for dialogue that I was just like, you know what, Bethesda, if you really gave a shit about making a fully fleshed out RPG that was really expansive and detailed, you wouldn't do that. But they don't care because they know the market is kind of shifting a certain way, at least for like the mass like generic Joe Blow that might buy a RPG on a whim, and so that's kind of what they cater to. But I think even for like the AAA mass market demographic, it still kind of was a failure. Like, it wasn't more interesting, it wasn't more fun. Whether you're a casual or a really hardcore RPG enthusiast, it was just shitty. Like, the protagonist was just bad. Yeah, so that was just frustrating because, like, wait, is this lion right behind me? Yeah. Anyway, you know what? I think I'm going to try and kill this guy tomorrow because I suck. I should have killed him about 20 minutes ago. It's a travesty. Honestly, with all the valuations of companies being so large because of the buyouts and the acquisitions, the consolidation, I can see Sony and Microsoft saying, wait, we're paying all this money to acquire all these companies, and we're just spending too much, not getting enough in return, so we're going to relax. There's going to be a lot of companies that were overvalued that probably have to find ways to justify their worth. Like, they can't just sit on an IP and then hope someone buys them. Although I do hope someone gets Silent Hill and makes a freaking game, for example. Oh yeah, Ubisoft is like, if there's ever an example of an assembly line developer, it's Ubisoft. They straight up just carbon copy, like, generic mold, print out, like, 3D print their games. Like, they all feel the same. Silent Hill is one of those games where you always hear rumors and it's always just like nothing. You know, it's just nothing. Alright, I'm donezo. I know I can kill this guy, but I just suck. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Ubisoft is rough. Like, you have all the sexual harassment stuff, the cultural decay, and corruption, and like just all that, and it's like, and they don't make good games. It's like, it's so easy to dislike them. That's kind of my general thought. Like, it's so easy to dislike Ubisoft. They're just not doing anything right, you know? But the scary thing is, Blizzard, like, how different is Blizzard when you think about their recent output versus all the negative like occurrences and things going on with their corporate culture? Like, it's so sad that you can almost say the same thing about Blizzard. Yeah. I mean, I would say Blizzard, I don't know. I think they might have a little bit more talent. Like, I think I am slightly more interested in their products, but it's so painfully obvious that all their core talent left. Like, it's just gone. It's all gone. Yeah, exactly. It's basically an example where they have everything to prove, but honestly, they probably don't deserve the chance. That makes sense. It's just kind of frustrating. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't know who God, this is my first stream. I've never done this rating thing. Oh, Thor's still playing. I'm gonna rate Thor with my meaty 3 viewers because I like Mass Effect. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for chatting, Cactus. It's kind of cool, especially when we only have 3 viewers. It's actually very, very nice to have some interaction. So, thanks for tuning in, man. And yeah, I'm gonna rate Thor, and I'm gonna see if I can actually do this right. Thor W. There he is. Start raid. And yeah, sorry if there's any audio issues. I tried just recording myself like a million times over. And raid now. And that's about it for my testing. Hey, well, thank you. I'm kind of shocked that I have anyone that's like, I don't know, a potentially consistent viewer this early. That's actually really cool. Did I do this right? Wait a second. Raid, Thor, start raid. Oh, I hosted him. Oh my god. There we go. Raid now? Okay. All right. Now, have a good night. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye. Oh, okay, good. Great. Well, I'll leave it alone, and then I'll just leave it as is for the next stream. Good. I'm glad I don't have to tinker too much. All right, man. Take it easy. Hope you have a good night.